Merkaba Molly. I'm going to do a collective reading for today. I'm being drawn to the idea of resting, and it can be just simply doing nothing, or it could be dreaming up. There we go. So resting, dreaming up about moving forward. What do you want in the future? Now they're telling me to look at the bottom of the deck. Haha. Intuition tells you to do that sometimes. So focus, which is having a clear intention to focus on what you want. Okay, so this is like, often people do this, but we can do it more intentionally about creating sort of like a vision or a vision board about what you want in your future. And in this case, we're talking about abundance, and that can be anything besides money. It can be just prosperity, or everything you need comes to you when you need it. Fruition. So, okay. A lot of people are having money worries at the moment. If they're not having worries, they're trying to fight them, because what's going on with the economies around the world is quite a shift. So, okay, so they're telling me back here, stop and smell the flowers. Okay, so let's have a pause and not go into the future too much, but be in this moment, focusing on what we want, which will then forecast or project out as energy what we want to come back to us. Okay, some of you have got side projects that you're thinking about, and it feels like some of these are in baby stages. So I'm hearing for you to keep working on them, but without a strong attachment to what will come from them. So it's more about how we can play with ideas with curiosity and allow them to come into fruition or to grow without having too much pressure, because often the pressure we put on ourselves will stop us in our tracks. So if there is something you're working on, keep going with it. Yeah, so we're getting change. Change is coming through. I like this idea that we can be flexible, and this is what I'm getting right now is like, so maybe you have a job and then you have a side hustle, maybe you have two jobs, maybe you have one job and you leap into a different job, maybe you change careers. This is like, how can we be flexible with what is going on at the moment? Maybe it is like looking at your bills and going, what do I not need? What is excess here that I don't need to keep going with? Okay, so really the big message here about the economy and so on is to not let fear take over. So we want to stay in a more positive state, which is more inclined to the love end of the spectrum rather than the fear end. Okay, and I'm hearing it's more about nervous anxiety at this stage for a lot of people. So we want to work on eliminating that or calming ourselves so that we don't let it take over. I think for some people, you've had experiences in the past where it was unstable environment financially, or like maybe you're growing up in an unsafe environment or not stable, and it's triggering that again. It's okay that this is taking place now. Just let yourself know that this is not going to be exactly the same as that. It's more like, how can we change our reaction to what is going on externally? I don't know if you heard that. That was a motorcycle going past, and it really reminds me about this. We just keep moving forward. And what they're telling me is to sparkle, which is raise your vibration, let yourself shine. Because you are the magnet drawing in to you the experiences that you need and want. Okay, so you need to understand the energetic body is like a magnet. It is going to attract what is already in it. So we want to avoid things that are lower vibration, and we want to eliminate fears within our energy field. Okay, and we'll just get a couple more messages. This is mainly about the financial situation. Okay, so here we have taking action. And this idea of action, I think it's more like the drawing board at this stage. It's like, how can we refresh our finances? How can we be agile? Maybe like you have a mortgage and you look at changing the style of the mortgage, or you change to a different bank, rather than going into a sort of stuck position where you just don't know what to do. Yeah, and then we have the patience card, because if you've been on this planet long enough, you know that the economy goes around in cycles and things change. So I really feel there's going to be a range of reactions to what is going on in the financial world, but it's how we work on ourselves that will affect our own situation. So look up lack versus abundance mentality and learn about this, and then analyze within yourself how you are reacting to the different triggers that are happening for you, and then try to work through them as they happen. And I think you're going to get stronger and stronger and find resilience with this. So I hope this helps you. If you would like a session, just click on the link below, or you can visit my website, merkabamolly.com. Namaste.